Hello and welcome. I'm Andy Alberlin and I'm here to talk to you today about Medicine Stik. And I'm just putting the finishing touches on my latest Medicine Stik fin. And I just wanted to take a moment and talk about what is Medicine Stik. You know, I put out a video every week on Wednesdays. I try to feature a new staff or wand, and I get lots of questions out in the world when I run into people. They say, hey, I love the Medicine Stiks. They're really beautiful, interesting, but what is it? What are they? I've had people ask me if it's a fire poker, which it could be a fire poker, but it's not going to last very long that way. But in essence, Medicine Stik, especially the staffs, it's a grounding staff. And so running through here is a braided copper wire that's connected to the copper tip, and it has a quartz crystal in there for purity. And then the handle, this one isn't sanded down yet, but this is copper wire. It's all one piece run up through here, and then around the crown is the same braided copper wire exposed. So this whole thing is one conductive rod. Obviously has wood on it for insulation, but when you put this down into the ground and you make that connection, it's something that you can feel in your body. And I've had many people experience this, the result of what happens when you put this down in there. And it can be great for people that, like me, they have a nervous system that's just a hair trigger, always on edge. It's great for balancing that out. It can be great for people that are low energy and they kind of need a little recharge. So it's about balance, and it's about balancing things out. Now, I could just make it, you know, very plain and simple, but I'm an artistic person. I'm creative, and I love making these vibrant, personal pieces that are about empowerment. I mean, it's about empowerment for me and doing something that I love, but when I'm creating these for someone, I especially like to create it for them, with them in mind, and use that intention to put aspects into it that I think are going to be helpful to them or that they'll enjoy. And so really it's about taking something that has a function, but also making it into something a little more magical, something that I feel like that this is an heirloom piece that you could pass on to children and grandchildren. It should last a long time, a very long time. All the pieces here, everything is natural materials, high quality materials. It costs a minimum of $50 in materials just to make one of these staffs. So it's not cheap stuff. And it's made, each one of them is made by me right here. This is it. This is where the magic happens, in this little space right here. Every single one of them are made by these two hands and by this heart and this mind. And so just understand that this is just another one of my offerings to the world, to try to make it a better place, to make it a happier place, a healthier place, a more magical place. That's really the purpose behind this. So I have made these for people for money. I have traded, I've traded with people, traded different things for them. I traded Douglas Kelly for a homemade knife. I traded Jamie Brennan for some human design counseling sessions. So it's not really about the money. I'm not making money on this stuff yet. I hope to. I hope to expand this to the point where this could be something that could help me and my family financially, and also make it where I can I can touch more lives and help other people to feel joy and feel inspired, feel empowered, and feel like that they can have some balance in their life, because each and every one of us is struggling with things that no one else can see or understand. So when you have something like this, it can be your go-to in those quiet moments when you just need some time to go and connect with nature and reflect. The motto for Medicine Stik is touch the earth, because we rarely do. Unless you're a gardener or maybe a construction worker that is working on foundations and forms, we don't touch the earth. We have shoes and asphalt and tires and concrete, but we don't go and physically touch the earth. But with a medicine stick, you jam that thing down in the ground, and now you are touching the earth through your hands. And I get quite a few people that say, well, I like to ground, I like to go out and get barefoot and stand in the grass, which is wonderful, which is great. But for us here, I'm in Western New York State. What about the other 9 months out of the year when it's raining, snowing, cold? You're not going outside with bare feet. So this helps with that, because you can keep all your clothes on, you can keep your footwear on, and you can go out and just put that in the ground and have the same effect. So I hope that helps to explain a little bit more about what's going on here, a little bit more about my intention about what I'm doing. And I hope that you will go and take a look at the Etsy shop, and if there's something on there and you want it and it speaks to you, I would ask that you send me a message through Messenger. And if we need to work out a deal, let's work out a deal. What's most important to me is that these get into the hands of those people that are interested in them, and that it can bring them that inspiration, that empowerment, that sense of balance and healing. Thank you for listening to me. If you're still watching, I'm Andy Alberlin, and this is Medicine Stik.